Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we will discuss about the one of the most understood areas in .NET, and this does cause your real world performance bugs in your production system as well. Or along with that, since you are a .NET backend developer, and I will explain you one by one and with the real world ASP.NET Core performance perspective, not just a theory as well. Okay, so let's discuss about like when we should use classes, structs, and records, and when we not. And guys, like trust me, this is the most informative video for you as well while you are working with the large systems. Okay, so first thing that we are going to discuss about classes. Okay, so let me write the things for you. So first you should know like what is the class. So class is a reference. Let me write the breadpoints for you as well. Okay, so class is a reference types. Okay, like it like we have the two types of data types in C sharp. First is the values types and the second is reference types. Okay, now the second is like it always like whenever you create the class, so like it always allocated on the heap memory. Okay, or along or now the next thing is like it is passed by reference, like it follows the pass by reference as well, or along with that like it is managed by uh, garbage collection. Okay, so if you don't know like what is the garbage collection, so I have already created a separate video on this topic, which is the garbage collection. And let me tell you about a short answer about like what is the garbage collection. So garbage collection is like a automatic memory management system, or like in C sharp, where like whenever your object is no longer in use, so it works is it is just to clear from your memory system memory as well. Okay, so this is the fundamental thing about the garbage collection. Or let me show you the code, like how to create the class. Okay, and we all know about the classes as well, but there are few tweaks that you need to that I will gonna to tell you. Okay, so the first property that I have created is a ID, and second is the name. Or now let's make it as a getter setter as well. Okay, like now like I'm gonna to encapsulate in such a way. Okay, so these are the few things that we have seen about the classes. Okay, so first you should understand like what is the memory behavior. Okay, so that so that you can get to know the better idea about the classes. So like if you want to see the memory behavior, so first like uh, it will go to the stack. Okay, thereafter like your reference will be stored in the heap memory. Okay, so it means that like users your user object will stored in the heap memory. Okay, like your or so in such a way like this is the first thing that you need to understand. Okay, so like the allocation of the user object is in the heap memory. Or like if you want to see like what are the characteristics regarding the class. Okay, like like you should know these steps, these things as well. Like these are some technical points regarding the class that you should know always while you working with the large system as well. So like allocation, so like it will allocate in the heap memory. Or if you talk about the copy cost, so like the copy cost of the class is like it is a very cheap, because of like it always copy the reference only. Okay, or if you talk about the GC pressure, like garbage collection pressure. Okay, so like it always like it has a very high garbage collection pressure as well. Okay, along with that, if you talk about the mutability, so like mutability like it is a mutable by default as well. Okay, so and along with that like it always allows you the null as well. So there are few things that you need to understand about the classes. Okay, so these are the or like when to use the classes as well. Like most of you like you don't know exactly like when should we use classes as well. Like we just use the classes blindly. So the first thing there where you can use the classes. Okay, let me write the things relevant to use classes as well. So so that you can work in a very efficient way. So like whenever you work with the large objects. Okay, like large objects, that the second point where you can like if you want that share mutable state. Okay, so like so in such things like you should use the classes. Now the third point is like if you want to create the entities, like if you are working with the EF core, okay, or like the domain models. So like in this way, like you should always opt the classes like your entities and your like your EF core and your domain models always supports the classes, not the other things. Or like if you want the objects with the long lifetime, okay, so in this in such scenarios you have to use the classes. Now let's discuss about the performance traps as well, so that you can so that you will get the idea about like where your performance will become very low as well. Okay, suppose I create another class, okay, and the one thing that you are gonna to do here, okay, so just create with the method as well, like void check. Okay, so the method that I have created here, suppose I am trying to run a loop from 1 to 10. Along with that, or what the exact thing that I'm gonna to try here. Suppose I created the object inside the loop, okay, or like this loop will iterate for the 10 times. Or it means like you are gonna to create the class object 10 times as well. So like what the thing that you mean to here, okay, like you are gonna to like 10 times heap allocation. So this is not a good idea. Like you are assigning, like you are getting the object of the same class 10 times in your heap memory. Also, like it always so the things like what are the things that you need to understand, like what's the like impact on your application as well. So like it always have the heavy like GC pressure as well. Like it always create the GC pressure in a very heavy manner. Along with that, like it always it will increase your latency as well, like while you are working with the real world applications, or like real time applications, like video conferencing kind of applications, or like gaming applications. So like you will increase the latency as well in your like .NET Core app. Okay, so this is not a good idea. Suppose if this number is like 1 million, okay, like the now let's set the value as 1 million. So this is the 1 million. So suppose like we are gonna to iterate the for the 1 million. Okay, so like it means like you will create the heap allocation 1 million times. So that's not a good idea. Or trust me guys, like you should always avoid these things as well. Now the second trap that we are going to discuss about the class, like these like today's topic is very important as well, and please please stick in this video till the end, so that you will get to know ideas about these things. Okay, suppose like you are assigning the value, okay, I'm trying to assigning the value like this. Okay, so like all references see the change, okay, and like it can cause the thread safety bugs as well. So like it is not a good idea, like where like you are unexpectedly share your set as well. So like please try to avoid this thing as well. Or so these are the two traps that you need to understand behind the class. Or along with that, these are the few things that you have understand regarding the classes as well. Okay, so like I hope you get to know ideas about the classes. So guys, if you are loving this video, if you love this content, so guys, I just want to request you that please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues, on network as well, and hit the like button. Or guys, just to take the screenshot of this screen, so that you will so that you can have your notes in your mobile phone as well. Okay, so now the next topic that we are going to discuss about the struct as well. Okay, and trust me guys, like these are the few things that always where the developer always makes the mistakes as well. Okay, or now let's discuss the topics about the struct as well. Okay, so guys, the first thing that I'm going to ask you, like your struct is related to your reference types or the value types? If you know the answer, just drop your comment in this video so that I will get to know like you know the answer of the struct as well. Okay, and you can make the differentiate between the reference types and the value types as well. And if you haven't seen my .NET interviews video, so I have created the video regarding the reference types and the value types, and I have explained all the things in detail in that video. Okay, so if you are following that .NET interview series, so that's a very good thing. If you are not, so guys, please start following this .NET series as well, .NET interview series as well. Like whenever you give the interview in the .NET, so like you will feel confident and you can answer in a very better way. Okay, now the first thing that you need to understand about I'm not gonna to tell you like what it is like it is value types or reference types. Okay, so it always allocated on the stack memory. Okay, like it happens usually. Okay, so it is not a guarantee as well, or like it is passed by value. Okay, so I hope you got idea about like it is a value types of the reference types as well, but there is no garbage collection available. Okay, so like it is the like unless you have boxed your value. Okay, and guys, if you don't know the term about the boxed, so just follow our the second video of the dotted interview series where I explained the things regarding the boxing versus unboxing. Okay, so just follow our insta interview videos as well. Okay, so let me show you that how to create the structs in the .NET. Okay, so the first thing that you need to understand the structure of the struct as well. Like most of you don't know about the struct. Okay, so like this is why I am explaining you these things as well. Okay, so first you should know how what are the memory behaviors that you will notice regarding the structs as well. Okay, so it will your stack memory will point to the x comma y. Okay, so this is the memory behavior that where you will see. Okay, or first let's discuss about the characteristics of the structs as well. Okay, so like if you talk about the allocation, so like it always allocate the things in the stack memory. Okay, or like it can be inline as well. Okay, now the thing is now let's discuss about the second things about the struct is like copy cost, how much cost it will make whenever you create the struct. Okay, so it will do the full copy. Okay, I will explain what is the full copy as well. Okay, but if you think about the GC pressure. Okay, so it has no any GC pressure because like it has no garbage collection as well. But if you talk about the mutability, okay, so in terms of mutability, now there is no any null allowed here like a class. Okay, so please don't mix those things regarding structs and the classes do the same behavior. No guys, it is not like this. Okay, and most of the times inter can ask you struct allows the null or not. Okay, so 99% times developer says classes and structs are the same thing. So it can be allow as a null as well, but it is not, trust me. And first, you should know when to use the structs as well. So I will describe you the few things regarding whenever you want the small and the short-lived data. So you should always opt the struct rather than the classes. Okay, or if you want the immutable value object, so you should always opt the structs. And if you are doing some mathematical calculations, and if you are working with the coordinates. Okay, if you are working uh, the things regarding if I tell you if you are working with the real time applications like a ride sharing application. Okay, so in this way you should always opt the coordinates in the struct, not in the classes as well. Okay, but if you want the high performance paths as well, So like you should always opt the struct rather than the classes. Okay, so I hope you get to know the ideas about the structs and the classes as well, like when we should use classes and when we should use the structs as well. Okay, now I will tell you the like some performance tips regarding the structs as well, so that you will get to know like in which scenarios you have to avoid the struct as well. Okay, like suppose I create the struct like this. Okay, or sub and I am just gonna to define the things, define the entities like this. Suppose I am defining these things as well. Okay, so in such a way, now what the thing exactly I am trying to here. Suppose if you let me create the class for you, public class or practice. Okay, or now what the thing exactly doing here. So void process, not, sorry, it is not uh, void process or big struct. Okay, or suppose I make a copy like this. Okay, so whenever you trying to these things as well. Okay, so like it means like you are copying the large uh, struct, uh, copying. Okay, I was just copying. I was just naming it as a large struct copying. Okay, it means like you are copying the, like it allows you the full copy, and like the copy cost is full copy. Okay, so you should always avoid the things like whenever you are working with the struct. Okay, like but if you want the few if you every call, like it will copy all the fields like whenever you call the structs like this. Okay, so if you want to avoid the things, so what you need to here, simply just you have to use the in keyword. Okay, so in this way, like this is the fix the full copy as well. Okay, so at this moment you are not copying the entire uh, fields uh, like this. Okay, so I hope you get to know ideas about how to uh, work with the structs while you are working with the while you are copying the all the fields, and if you don't want the unnecessary fields, so just you have to use the in keyword. That's it. Now let's discuss about the another thing, like when I told you things regarding boxing as well. Okay, so suppose I created struct is a counter. Okay, and what I'm trying to here, I'm just trying to do these things like this. Okay, or suppose what the exact thing that I'm going to try here. Okay, suppose I created a class. Okay, I'm trying to create another method. Okay, guys, please follow these methods as well. Okay, and please keep these scenarios in your mind. Okay, so object, and now I am just trying to boxing the things as well. Okay, like this is not a good idea. Okay, please don't boxing like this. It is not a good thing, like if you are trying to follow the boxing in such a way. Okay, or there, so I will tell you that how to make the boxing as well. Okay, or like here what happens, first you should know. Okay, in this scenario, you always allocates on the heap memory. Okay, not in the stack memory. Okay, or now the next thing that you will losses all struct benefits. Okay, so in this way, like you should avoid, you should try to avoid the boxing as well. Okay, or if you are and we all know that if you're trying to mutable the struct as well. Okay, and it can be very dangerous as well. Okay, so let me write the another struct as well. Okay, so struct, and now I will create the struct as a configuration. Okay, now that I want to add the configuration as a a timeout. Okay, or now what the exact things that I'm gonna do here. Okay, so void process 2. Okay, or Now I'm just gonna do as a like config. Okay, now conf config. I make the mistake here. Okay, so like in such a way, like you have seen, like I'm using the struct. What the thing that I'm gonna do here? Okay, so config dot timeout equals to 100. Okay, but guys, like please don't try these things in your application, because like caller never sees the changes as well. Like, okay, like it's like if you're trying to assigning the values and mutable the things as well, so like your caller never sees the changes as well. Okay, so like so like the rule that you need to always follow the things, like you should try to immutable values objects. Okay, like your struct should be immutable. Okay, so this is the thing that you need to understand behind the struct as well. Okay, so like if you want to see that, like what are the best practices that you need to know about the structs as well. Okay, so like if now let me create the struct for you. So public read only struct. Okay, like you always try to make the struct in a with the read only. Okay, or like public decimal amount. Okay, like so I will show you that now. Guys, there is one thing that I'm going to discuss about, like does struct makes the constructor as well like a class. Like if you're trying to create the constructor of the struct, so it's like your struct will allows you to create the constructor. If you know the answer, just to drop me the just to drop your comments in the description in the comment box of this video. Okay, and I will definitely give you the shout out on this answer as well. Okay, now the decimal, now what I'm trying to do here, suppose I'm just creating the constructor. Okay, thereafter like you should work with like this. Okay, so like this is the best practice struct that you can follow here. Okay, so I hope you love get you love ideas about the classes and the struct. Okay, now, now let's discuss the things regarding the records as well. So let me delete it. These things, I don't need this thing anymore. Okay, so now let's discuss the points on the records. Guys, like records are about like a data semantic, or along with that, not just a memory. Okay, so this is the few things that you need to understand. Okay, or record is like a reference, or like if I ask you like this like records are reference types or values types. Okay, so like you have to give the answer on the records. Like records are about data semantic, not just a memory based things. Okay, so I hope you got an idea about like whenever your interview will ask you like whatever, like is this reference types or the value types, just you have to answer that things like this. Okay, now let's create the records in the C sharp. Okay, so if you want to create the record, just you have to public record. Thereafter, like you have to create the records in such a way. Okay, the integer ID and string name. So in this way, like you can create and you can define the records in your SP.NET applications. Okay, now let's discuss about the few characteristics of the records. Okay, so the first thing is what are the types of the records. Like it is the reference type, but you have to answer like records are about data semantic, not just a memory. That's it. Okay, so like but behind things, like it is the reference types. Okay, if you talk about the equality, so like equality is it always follow the value types. Okay, so this is why I already write the things for you. Now the allocation, so just you have to so the allocation of the records is on the heap memory, or like immutability. So does your immutability. Okay, so like in terms of immutability, just by default it follows the immutable. Okay, or along with that garbage collection, so like it follow like it has the garbage collection, but in terms of, but when you talk about the struct doesn't have the garbage collection. Okay, so now let's discuss the things regarding the records. Okay, so let me create the class as well, public class, and what I'm exactly trying to here. Okay, public class, process records. Okay, so like thereafter, what's the void process? Okay, now let me define the things for you as well. Suppose I'm just gonna to create I'm just gonna to create the object of the new records. Okay, or what the things that I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna to do here. Okay, so Rohan. Okay, now if you where the things I have, it should be you2. Okay, or what if I just do the things like this? Okay, or I just wanted to check the things is this u1 and u2 are the same things? Okay, and if you know the answer, just drop me your ideas in the comment section of this video, so that definitely I will give you this uh, shout out on this answer as well. Okay, so the answer is like it will give you the true as well. Okay, but if you're talking about the classes, suppose if your user record is class types. Okay, so in this scenario, you will get the things regarding the false. Okay, so these are the few things that you need to understand while you are working with them, records versus classes as well. Okay, so there are some performance traps that you need to understand behind the things. Okay, so the first thing that you suppose uh, I'm just create the another value is a u3. Okay, or like if I'm trying to do the things like this. Okay, or what the thing that I'm exactly trying to here. Okay, so the new, so if you are thinking that it should work, and you are and if you are trying to I would just call it as a hidden allocation via with. Okay, so if you are trying to do the things like this, so like it will create a new heap object. Okay, so you always trying to avoid such things like this while you are working with the structs. Okay, so these are some, so this is the first performance trap that you need to understand. But if you if you want to create this record struct. Okay, in a value types record. Okay, so like there is a very important interesting thing that you need to understand. Okay, so the record struct, this so this is the very important thing that you can implement in your application. Okay, so suppose like I'm just trying to create the public read only record. Okay, or like you can you can create the records and the struct at the same time. Okay, or I'm just trying to create the points like this. So I have created, so I think I have the points that I have created earlier. Okay, so I just define the points struct record. Okay, so so you can call it as record as struct. Okay, so if you talk about the characteristics of the record struct, so like it is the if you talk about the types. Okay, so it follow like it has the type as a value type. Along with that, if you talk about the allocation, so allocation is always happens in the stack. Or now let's discuss about the equality. So like there is so the equality is value based. Okay, if you talk about the garbage collection, so there is no any garbage collection available. Okay, so simply or along with that, if you talk about the immutability, so immutability is like it has the strong immutability. So these are the things that you need to understand behind the things. Okay, so suppose what I'm trying to here, suppose I've just created the class like this. Okay, or like a process record struct. Okay, so there is few trap that you need to understand regarding this thing as well. Suppose like I just created the things. Okay, or like I'm just creating the creating the list like this. Okay, or so in such a way, like you have seen the things of what I'm exactly trying to do here. Okay, so like it means like p is copied here. Okay, so like you should always uh, avoid the things like this, because this is not a good idea. So I hope you get to know ideas about the like struct classes and objects. So first you should know, like, in terms of the ASP.NET Core uh, real world scenario. Okay, so you have, so the if you are trying to create the records, so like if you are creating the dtos always created in the records. Okay, but if you are trying to create the domain entities, okay, so if you are trying to domain entities ef core, so you should always follow the like classes as well. But if you are doing the high performance value objects, just you have to use the read only struct, we did only record struct. Okay, so this is the few things that you need to understand regarding the classes, records, and struct. Okay, so I hope you love this video, you love this content. So I just want to request you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues on that as well, and hit the like button. Or guys, if you guys, there is one thing that I have asked a lot of questions in this video. Just drop your answers in the comment box of this video as well. Okay, so thank you for watching this video till here. Till then, take care guys. Bye bye. Have a good day.